Hi, my name is Bakr Bhatti. I'm a CPA, CGM, and a law graduate. I'm running my tax and accounting consultancy practice in the city of Mississauga. The purpose of this presentation is to educate Canadians about a very important concept. It is the concept of business number. Okay, before we move formally with today's session, there's a disclaimer. The purpose of this presentation is to educate the audience about the concept of business number. However, you are strongly advised not to try to solve your practical tax issues in the light of contents of today's presentation. If you really need any such information, you need to enter into a formal contract of professional services with us. You can send us an email at pascat2017@gmail.com, or else you can call us at 1-289-952-3494. Okay, now we move forward with the formal presentation. Here are the contents of today's presentation. There are four important areas which I'm going to share with you. First is, what is a business number? Then we'll see how a business number works. Then, of course, there are certain important elements of a business number that everybody should be aware of. And then there are other important aspects that I'm going to share with you in today's session. Now, what is a business number? Business number is, as you can see on the screen behind me, it's a unique 9-digit number that is allotted to a business, whether an individual or a partnership business or an incorporated business, by the CRA. And the purpose is that this number may be used as a unique identification number for a business in relation to their tax matters. Okay, we move forward. Whenever you have to make a request to get a business number from the CRA, usually there are two forms that are used. One form is called Form RC1. The other is called Form RC7301. 7301 is intended for selected listed financial institutions, also called SLFI, whereas Form RC1 may be used by other users or business persons. But whatever or whichever form you are using, there are certain important information elements that you have to provide to the CRA before they are going to issue you a BN. And this information may include your business name, who are the owners of the business, what is the major business activity, then of course GST, HST information, etc., etc. Now, how a BN or business number works? Basically, it is part of a 15-character program. The first 9 digits are your business number, the unique identification code allotted by CRA to individual businesses. The next two alpha codes are program identifier. Normally, there are 4 important program identifier codes that are used, but there are other program identifier codes also that you can access from CRA website. And then the last 4 digits are called the reference number, and they are basically meant for determining and to identify each account a business may have within a program or type. For example, if you are maintaining a payroll deduction program identifier code, then you need to have different reference number for your offices at various locations, for instance. Okay, now we'll look at some of the examples to make this point more clear. This is the first example of a business number, as you can see on the screen. There are 15 digits. The first 9 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, is the business number. RT, this is the program identifier for tax deduction, that is GST, HST. And the last 4 digits, that is 0001, these are the reference number. So in this case, this would imply the first reference number in relation to GST, HST. If you have other locations, for example, the next reference number would be 0002, and so on and so on. Now here is the next example. In this case, again, the first 9 digits are the business number, and RP, the 2 next digits, they basically relate to payroll deduction. This is the program identifier in this case. And of course, the last 4 digits, 0001, are again the reference number. Now we move to the next example. In this example, again, if you see, the first 9 digits pertain to your business number, and RM is the program identifier. It's for imports and exports. If somebody is an importer and exporter, so probably they would apply for this code. And last 4 digits, that is 0001, are against the reference number. One more example. In this example, if you look at the first 9 digits are again the business number, and RC, it relates to corporation income tax. So it means if you are an incorporated business, you need to apply for this type of business number. And the last 4 digits, 0001, are again the reference number. Now we move forward. A question may be that who can get a business number? So whether you are a sole proprietor, you may be a partnership business, you may be a corporation, maybe a trust, etc., you can always apply for a business number. For applying for a business number, the basic condition is that either you have to make payroll deductions, for example, or you may be an importer exporter, you may be a corporation, or you may be collecting GST or HST on behalf of CRA as a registrant. Okay, if you are a sole trader or a partnership business, always remember that whenever you have to file your individual income tax return, you would always use your social insurance number. Why? Because in this particular case, the sole trader and partners are individuals who would be identified in relation to their SIN number, because they don't have that legal status as it is the case for a corporation, that is an incorporated business. So it means you may have a business number for your business working as a sole trader or a partner, but when you are going to file your personal income tax return, you are going to use your social insurance number on that, and you may have business number for your GST, HST, payroll deductions, import export programs, etc., etc. Now another important aspect is that at times there is a change in the legal structure of your business. For example, initially you were running your business as a sole trader or probably as a partnership business, and then you converted it into an incorporated business. So whenever such type of change occurs under the Canadian laws, it is mandatory that you have to get a new business number for the new legal structure of the business. Now finally, how to register for a business number. This is fairly easy. You can do it online by just going to the CRA website, or you can just get it by telephone or by mail or by fax. It all depends on your choice, but I would recommend that if you do it online, that would be the easiest and the quickest method to get a business number. So I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. If you have any specific question or you seek any advice on accounting and tax matters, you can always email us at pascat2017@gmail.com, or else you can call me at 1-289-952-3494. This is the first presentation I have shared with you, and in the days to come, I'm going to share more presentations just to educate all the Canadians about important aspects of Canadian law. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your patience and listening.